Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Paper Happinessity with Monica. My name's Monica Formosa and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the Wide Bay area of Queensland, Australia, which is on the east coast. Welcome, my friends. Today I am creating a card for Colour Inspiration Challenge number 181. We have these lovely, beautiful, summery colours that we get to play with. And yes, we would probably be all drawn to some sort of beachy, seaside kind of theme for our cards. But with Valentine's Day coming up, I thought I would create an alternative to the red. I'm not a big Valentine's Day celebrator here. Australia is, well, I don't know. I've been out of the school system for quite a number of years, but maybe it's kind of picked up a little bit more now. But I just think it's very commercialized, and yeah, I just can't get into it like they do over in other countries. All right, so I will show you my card. This is my card. Lots of die cutting, but easy die cutting. And that's probably the hardest part about it. Oh, that and sorting out where you're putting your colours. So we have these 4 colours, and what I've gone and done is cut 3 of each colour. One of the trio of hearts, and then 2 of the larger hearts using dies in each colour, and that gave me lots of options. All right, so here's some that I've got left over. That gave me lots of options to work with and to play around with how I wanted them to all go together. All right, so what I did is I cut out, let me take it off that plastic because that's probably reflecting. I'll explain. I cut out 2 each of those, and then one of the, have I got a smaller one? Yeah, one of these in each of the colours. So you've got 3 altogether in the one colour. And that gave me lots of options. Lots of options. Okay, so what the dies I used were the Adoring Hearts dies. Oops, I need that. I might need that. Oh. Okay, and also I used All Around It dies, these lovely funky wonky circles, which gives me this very casual funky look. Okay, so that's how I did that. So all I did was, and I will because I've done most of the prep work, because I didn't want you sitting here watching me die cut all this. All right, so I'll bring in my little, I'll just move that out the road. Bring in my, and you only need your little mini, if you've got your little mini machine, you only need your mini, and I apologize in advance because this is going to wobble my desk. All right, so I did them both together, but you have to really be careful that that your dies don't overlap each other, otherwise you will absolutely ruin your dies. Now, if you're not sure about it, go one at a time. Come on. There we go. And that circle, that particular circle is I think that's the third smallest. Come on. All right, so and I went and cut 2 of those. And then that heart isn't the bigger heart, it's the smaller heart, this smaller heart in here. That's what I've used there. So we'll go again. We'll put the circle down and then the little trio. Now with this trio one, what I did is to give me a little bit of extra room, I actually went, because this heart needs to go across the width, this is the widest part, to give me a little bit more room, I then went and die cut it. So you're die cutting it with the narrowest width. And we'll just go run that through again. Keep those little ones because I actually use them on the inside. And I apologize in advance if you can hear my fan. It is stinking hot here today with high humidity. And I'm sitting here in a lather of perspiration. Okay, so 2 of those and then 1 of these. In each of the 4 colors is how I did it. And I kept the smaller hearts for the inside. Let me grab my card. This is what I did on the inside, is just paste those little hearts just to bring that design from the front into the center. And I added the colors, the smaller hearts in each of the, in 3. I think the outline was the Coastal Cabana, and then the hearts are Azure Afternoon, Pool Party, and the top one is Summer Splash on that one. Okay, the sentiment. Now the sentiment, you can choose whatever sentiment you like. That particular one comes from Friends for Life. This is another great one. You've got, you know, if you wanted a thank you card, love and thanks. You mean the world to me is what I'm going to do today. Or even a thanks so much, you know, like, you could do anything really if you wanted to leave it more Valentine-y. You could just do a love you, or, you know, something cutesy. Okay, all right, so I really do want to keep those little ones. They'd go great in a shaker card, actually. All right, now I have put my, just excuse me while I just reach over there. This is what I'm looking for. Don't lose that die. I'll put that in my box here, nice and safe. And also, guys, it's a great way to use up all your scraps. Just saying, you know. I like this ombre look, but, you know, imagine like a pink and a red. Anyway, you can find all sorts of lovely color inspiration from all over the place. You mean the world to me is the sentiment that I'm going to be using today, and I will cut that down so it's a little bit shorter. All right. So to begin with, what I did is, and I have this amazing little tool. It's like a centering ruler, if that's what you call it. And it has this center point, and then you, it goes out in increments. This side is inches, and then this side is centimeters. my card base is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. For those of you in the American market, you could absolutely bring it down to 5 1/2, because I think that's the that's your measurement, because your cardstock is 8 1/2 by 11, something like that. So yeah, so you could definitely cut that down, and just there's plenty of room there to bring it in just that little bit more. Absolutely. All right, so my centering ruler, what I did is, this is 5 3/4. I found I found the center. So what I do is you got to have equal numbers this side to this side, and then I'm not quite sure. So that's 2 7/8, 2 7/8. I just put a dot with my pencil. I need to find this 2 7/8, 2 7/8, and my 0 is here, and that is the center. I will remove that top dot, because it's the bottom one. All right, so that's the center of my card. That gives me an idea, and from there I just went out roughly like 2 inches on that side, and then 2 inches on that side, and that'll give me a rough idea as to where I need to stick everything. All right, so we've got the very, very faint, and they'll get covered up, those 4 dots, 5 dots. Okay, all right, so to save a little bit of time and effort, I have done a bit of preparing in advance, and what I did is laid them all out on my grid paper, and I just played around until I was happy with my color combos. All right, so you mix them up. And then it's just a matter of gluing them down once you're happy with how it all looks. And this one started out exactly as the one I just showed you. I put my 5 dots, one in the center, and then one here and one here, and then I just glued them down first, and then I did the corners last. And I'm being not very tidy with my gluing these in. I wanted to give it a little bit of a casual look, I guess. Because of the wonky circles, I kind of thought that it would look too precious if I was to go neat and tidy and put them in exactly where they were die cut out from. I did think of putting the hearts up on dimensionals, but with these little ones, it was going to be a little bit tricky. I mean, I guess you could probably use the foam, the double-sided foam adhesive, and die cut them out. So that's our card. So it uses all 4 colors, all mixed up. And then all that's left is to put our sentiment on across the front here. And I know it doesn't show you in real time how long this actually takes to go together. But the die cutting really doesn't take that long. You know, you can do just straight. Let's go just straight. And the worst part is working out your colours, which colours to go where. So that's what I'm doing here. Dimensionals in front of me. Of course you are. All right, one on each end and then one in the center for a little bit of extra support. I draw lines on my dimensionals so that with a Sharpie, just so that I can know if I've taken the backs off, and that looks about right. And there we go, easy peasy. All right, thank you for joining me. If you're inspired by what I've shown, please do head over to our Facebook group, Colour Inspiration Challenges. You will need to, if you're not already in the group, you will need to actually ask or answer some security questions. But once you're there, you can go in and have a look at, there's an album, we create an album with all the cards from the design team and our guest designer. We have a guest designer each challenge, mostly. And you don't need a blog if you decide that you'd like to put a card up. But if you do have a blog, you are most welcome to link it and do what I do a video and link that as well. So it's entirely up to you. We're not too fussy about what you do. We just do like you to use all the challenge colors, and we do allow our neutrals and of course metallics. And you can, if you can just keep it to one photo per entry, I guess you'd say. Don't go putting 2 cards using the colors, different designs into one photo, because at the end of the challenge what we do is we actually pick a winner, and then 5, our top 5, and then a winner. And if you happen to be the winner, you get to be our guest designer for a future challenge. I can't get my words out today. So all right guys, so that's it from me. I'll show you the first card. Oh no, I haven't done the inside, have I? Oops. All right, so I don't know what I've got here. I'm going to tip all these out and then curse because I've tipped them all out. All right, so we will do this, and then these tiny little ones, that one, and then a blue one, and then a summer splash. Okay, just put all those over there in the corner. You could get a little bit of INKstella out too, I guess, and add a little bit of INKstella to some of the hearts, if that's what you'd like to do. And for these little beauties, I just add a drop of glue in the middle, and I grab my take a pick tool and just I just want you to pop out just a little bit. There we go, thank you. And Azure Afternoon. Summer Splash. Just going to hold that there. And that should be stuck there. Okay. All right, so that's the inside. That just brings your design to the middle. And that's the outside. Here's the original. And that's the one I did today. All right, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me. Just a quick one at the moment because I did a lot of the prep work beforehand. But yeah, do try and give this a go. I'd love to see what you create. It's nice to know that I have actually inspired you to create something. And please do join us over on Colour Inspirations. This one will run from Wednesday the 12th, today, through to the 17th of February, which is roughly 10 days, not quite 2 weeks, 10 days. And then the second, another, what'll happen is that we'll close that one and we'll announce the winners on the Tuesday, and then Wednesday kicks off a new challenge. That's how we go. All right, so that's it from me. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye.